it's hard for me to let go of this one, but...
My question wasn't even answered, Donnie. I'm still waiting for my question.
He's not a Freemason.
He
did say that.
I did answer it. No.
Yeah, but he went into some weird other thing about, again, with the numbers and years and whatever.
He stated clearly that he is not a Freemason, and actually yesterday when I spoke to Brian about Masonry, and his wife, he downright kind of went in my face and told me that I'm partaking in evil.
It was put together by the Jews and Freemasonry. The Bible itself, if you just Google.
I have told you that.
Well, you know, but what did I...
Vicky, you're agreeing with me. There's a new point. It's a miracle.
Exactly.
It's a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Okay, see, now you're mocking God. See, if you...
I don't mock myself.
You don't have grace, Brian. You do not have grace. So I don't feel that grace
don't have grace?
of handling this. So I...
No, not at all. I am... listen to this. I am the most offensive... Vicky.
But I have to.
Vicky, listen to me. I am the most offensive man on the planet. I will tell anybody to get fucked, especially when they are risking the lives of my grandchildren and your children to come, and everyone else's grandchildren on the earth. That's why you've got to become like a little child. I'm only after the kids here. I don't give a fuck about the adults, because they're all too fucked in the head. You're all consumed by the bullshit of TV and the movies and Hollywood and the Jews and your churches, and it's endless.
You are cussing. Look, you have no faith.
But let me ask you this, Vicky. Let me ask a question here to both of you. I mean, what? You know, here's the thing. What was the acronym you said fuck was, Brian? It was
fornication under consent of the king.
Yeah, fortification under the control of the king.
I was trying to control the royal line.
Shit, because I heard him say shit earlier too.
Oh, I say fuck, shit, and cunt if you like. I hope I'm offending you.
What's the word cunt?
It means a knot of a tree.
Knot of a tree.
And a faggot is a bunch of sticks.
A faggot is a bunch of sticks. Goodness me, learn English, people.
Here's the thing, you know, is we cannot judge. We can't. Everybody judges me. Everybody judges me. Everybody judges Brian. Everybody judges everybody. And we can't get anywhere in this world, because this is exactly why we can't get anywhere. It's because everybody's bickering at everybody. And, you know, and Brian has every right to kind of say, well, fuck it, who gives a crap? Because, you know, if you're not going to listen to what I have to say, you're going to listen to somebody else. And, you know, whatever, I'm going to live my life and walk my life same as me. Because nobody can save you but yourself. Everybody has to understand that. That the only way, and to have the grace of God, you know, I curse like a sailor myself. I was brought up with a grandmother that's cursed like a sailor, you know, and so my grandmother didn't have the grace of God because you curse. Vicky, you curse all the time. How hypocritical is that? It's you know, everybody curses. I don't care who you are, and it doesn't mean a Brian Golightly, Sam, I don't know, Scorpion, everybody curses. It doesn't mean that you're not filled with the grace of God. If you have a loving heart and a care for humanity, that is that you are touched by the grace of God. In my humble opinion, you know,
like Anon said in the chat,
huh?
Donnie, like Anon said in the chat, a child will not talk like that. God, Jesus is like a child.
A child will not talk like that?
There's no grace in it.
What children are you looking at? I hear kids saying, fuck you motherfucker, to everybody. I've had 50 people in here because they're raised by parents.
I have a question for Brian.
Can I answer the other one first, Vicky? But, oh, Donnie, I have a present for your birthday. It's a Peruvian dart gun.
Look, there's a question in chat. It's ask Brian who Gilly is, G-U-I-L-E.
Mickey?
What? What?
G-U-I-L-E. Gilly, I think his name.
Guile. What are you talking about?
Guile. Let's talk about guile.
Guile.
Guile?
Guile.
No,
like
guile.
Guile 911. There's a good one. Do you know 911 is September the 11th, which was a date I was conceived on in 3 BC.
No, Vicky, listen to what he's saying, because it's not anything to do with numerology, Vicky. The occult uses numerology, the evil ones, if the evil ones can use numerology...
Exactly, the occult uses numerology, 880,000...
Well, you're using numerology right now, Vicky. You're using numerology right now. You use the astronomy, you check your astrology.
I used to. I have not...
Do you study astrology, Vicky?
No.
Astrology is all to do with Jesus. It's got nothing to do with personal astrology. It's bullshit. That's why you go through the Egyptian stuff and they have Osiris sitting up there and all these bloody things in the belt of Orion. That is all to do with Christ. They've changed it. All of the Egyptian bullshit that the presidents of the United States and all of the political leaders and the Queen of England, they all go back to the pharaohs. But what happened was, all this information was left in the hands of the priests. After the men from Palestine, who were the shepherd kings called the Hyksos, had conquered Egypt and built the pyramid with the name of God in it, because they come down through Enoch, through Noah, to how it was all done. These are very wise men. Now, what happened was, they have perverted, got the idea, and they've now taken the Orion, for example, and they've made it into an Egyptian god. It's all crap. Go back to the original. If you want to know what Jesus is all about, go to the Hindi, because they produced evidence of the Vedas that are 4,000 years old, saying that Christ would come and be born and then be nailed to a cross, and that was God in the flesh. They call him Jehovah Yahweh. Right? That's in the Hindi.
You are not making any sense, because if
Of course I'm not. I wouldn't make any sense to you, to the way that you think. You're totally blind. Donnie understands what I'm saying.
Here's a question for everybody. Here's a question for everybody, okay? All right, here we've got the Pope, who is supposed to be the most holiest man on earth.
Now you have to bring... See, Donnie,
No. Listen to what I have to say here.
You mean the Vicar of Christ, who is God on...
This is why we are serving the beast, and this is why I believe we are serving the beast. If we look at the Pope as the most holiest man on earth, okay, which we know for certain that the Vatican and that the beast has infiltrated the Vatican, okay, we know that.
My mom said that. She said that there's
Right. Okay, all right, no problem, okay? But still, the masses are still, we have 1 billion people on this earth today, 1 billion people on this earth today that worship this man. And they will go to the ends of the earth with this man, the Pope, and follow him down the darkest path. Do you want 1 billion people? Do you want that on your head, Vicky? Because if Brian goes, hang on one second, Vicky.
Delusional as Brian.
How am I delusional?
I might be delusional too, right? Why do we have to bring the Pope in? You know what? No, you
Because the Pope is the beast. He is part of the mechanism, which is the beast.
He may be not to you, okay? That doesn't mean that he's Antichrist. That doesn't mean anything
But
like
he
that.
still isn't the most holiest man. He's a liar.
Yeah?
Donnie.
Brian is
Shut up. Kiss the head with the
Oh,
Have to use tissue.